G'day everybody, today we are debugging Waves Multirack and RME Fireface UFX. Now the biggest thing with this is Firewire cable 400. USB cable, not good enough. If you are using Waves Multirack USB, forget it. USB 3, forget it. No good. I bought a laptop, Windows laptop with no Firewire 400 cable. Useless. Again, USB not good enough for Waves Multirack. Now, with your Firewire 400 cable, you can get, with your RME Fireface UFX on a Windows-based system, 96 sample rate with no artifacts, and you'll have certain, obviously you've got 96 sample rate delay, then you've got your plugins. Probably the most I've got is a Waves Rack delay on a channel of 129 samples, so that's 129 plus 96 samples for the Fireface UFX hardware as well. That's a total delay that is, it's not noticeable. I don't notice it. Now, the only restriction I have is that the Waves Bass Rider, its sample rate is 221 and it's noticeable delay. So just the fact that it's noticeable, I use a Pi compressor on my bass guitar, but if I had a Mac OS X4 Firewire laptop, I'd probably get the sample rate down to a minimum 48, and that would be plenty enough for me to go, okay, let's run the Waves Bass Rider live, no problem at all. Now, why this is such an issue is we have a worship centre of about 200-250 people. It's a smaller room and delay is noticeable. We have in-ear monitors, we have foldback monitors, and our front of house delay is very noticeable because it's a smaller room, and you notice it. You don't get away with the extra sample rates of delay that you would say in a church of, say, 700 or 800. So basically 96 sample rates is as large as I can go, and 129 samples with my Waves Multirack. That goes to in-ear monitors and it goes to floor wedges as well. It's not noticeable, it's fine. So 96 plus 129, no problem at all. Other than that, so you set your sample rate to 96, you use Firewire 400, and basically everything else takes care of itself. I don't group my Waves Multirack. I don't group them. I had a large sample rate delay, which was my bass guitar at 255 samples, and then I had 96 samples on top of that. And I think at the time I grouped the entire mix, so basically it was holding everything back at over 300 samples and noticeable. So basically there's no need to group anything. If you want, group your vocals. Again, if you want to group your instruments, I certainly wouldn't group my lapel, but yeah, I don't group anything. So if you have any problems at all, feel free to contact me. I've been through the ringer, I've tested a lot of things out, I've made a few mistakes, and basically, yeah, that's what it comes down to. It wasn't an easy thing to find answers to, but I eventually figured it out. So if you're thinking of going from analog to digital, this is the way to go. Consoles with built-in LCD screens that run Waves Live's plugins directly in the consoles, $55,000, $75,000, ridiculous amount of money. RME Fireface UFX Octomike 2, that's 20 channels of a digital system for $4,000 or less, and plugins, you don't need to spend more than $2,000, and you have a system equally as good as a $55,000 desk, and there's just no need for it. So keep it coming. Thanks guys, catch you around.